Well, it's grown very substantially in the last year. I would say that probably we've seen about a 50% growth from 2009 to 2010. And I'd have to say that the primary reason for that growth is that we've developed and have implemented a better sales system. We now know who approves deals when we sell to a particular company. We also know how to do a better return on investment analysis. And deals are closing at a higher percentage rate and for higher dollar values. You know, our goal was about a 65% increase from 2009 to 2010. We didn't meet that goal in the first half of the year, but we have met the goal in the second half of the year. And I think the biggest reason is we built sales momentum through the year, and we've added extra sales expertise in the second half of the year. So that, I think, if we'll go into 2011 in a really good position. We're slightly below plan in the first half of the year. So but overall, I'm very happy with the results. Most of our leads come in to us now through internet marketing, inbound marketing. And the person that contacts us is almost never the person that actually approves a deal. So we've gotten better at identifying a process where we make initial contact, determine that we can provide a solution to the customer, but very quickly in the beginning of the selling process, we now get to the decision makers within the organization and also define return on investment or ROI case so that we can use that during the sales cycle. So the net result is our closing is increased from roughly 20% of qualified deals to close to 70% of qualified deals. And they're faster. We don't have a 6 or 7 or 8 month lag time. And more importantly, or as importantly, is we also can identify when a deal is not going to close and put little or no energy on that. So that's almost as important as closing a deal. So that's been one of the really good benefits of the system we've learned this year. We would get inquiries from like a quality manager or engineer or an engineering manager. We were in the past spending an extensive amount of time in the test phase with a customer and providing features and benefits. We now are much more focused on providing a business case return analysis and getting to the people that make the decisions and determining from those decision makers what their criteria are so that we can meet that criteria. So that all speeds the cycle up. We've now seen some sales that are in the 2-month range because we really focus in on the right decision makers, asking the right questions. We've developed a series of discovery questions which are very good. So now we know what to look for in a customer's application. One of the things we've really made good strides at this year is instead of just selling a single system, we've now been able to add engineering and software capabilities on top of the system. So our size of our orders are getting bigger, from roughly the $60,000 to $70,000 range. Now we're exceeding 100,000 on average orders, and it just basically allows us to grow the revenue faster with customers. We see a very distinct trend also where major corporations don't have the engineering resources anymore, so they're asking us to provide engineering services. So we've seen probably maybe 1 project in 2009, we've got 5 or 6 projects in 2010, and we see that trend growing and through 2011. Yeah, we're forecasting about a 35% increase in 2011 over 2010. It's a mix of better major account penetration and new customers that we have coming into the pipeline through our internet marketing improvements. And what we see now is with better forecasting tools, we can predict if a deal is going to become a green deal, basically a qualified deal, easier in the cycle. So we have a bigger funnel and we're closing a larger percentage of that sales funnel. So we see about a 35% increase year over year.